Macys Incorporated is one of the nation's premier omni-channel fashion retailers. Today, the corporation is one of the largest retailers in the world. The company was started in 1858 by Roland Hussey Macey. Macys is in a competitive market with a market capital of $1.7 billion. The company's mission statement is to, quote, be a retailer with the ability to see opportunity on the horizon and have a clear path on capitalizing on it, end quote. They have a goal to concentrate their resources on the elements that are most important to the brand's core customers. By 1858, Macys became one of the largest retail brands in the world. Macys Incorporated prides themselves on having served generations at every stage of their lives. Their customers come to the department stores for fashion, value, and high-quality products. In the recent years, Macys has seen a major decline in sales and foot traffic. The Macys Corporation creates accessibility by providing a wide variety of options. Its selection includes a broad range of merchandise, including home furnishing, cosmetics, apparel, and accessories. Currently, Macys is on a 3-year strategy to stabilize profitability and position the company for growth. The strategy includes 5 major components: strengthen customer relationships, transition their store portfolio, curate quality fashion, accelerate digital growth, and changing their interior dynamic. One of the major aspects of the current strategic plan is to downsize the company. The corporation has a plan for the closure of 125 of its stores and will lay off 2,000 employees. While Macys has been reducing debt in the face of earning declines, the company still needs to figure out how to make its stores more productive. It's clear that over the years there have been many changes to the way individuals shop. It's not the same as even just 5 years ago. Consumers are spending less money on clothes, buying fewer items and more second-hand rental or subscription services. People are making fewer and fewer trips to the malls, which in return has hurt department stores like Macys. This is all to say that it is crucial that Macys taps into new trends of today's society. Based on this information, we believe that Macys should potentially partake in a few different options that we will state. We do agree that it is best Macys continues with the closing down of in-mall store locations. We think they should downsize because the amount of stores they currently hold is not feasible for the company to maintain. They are not receiving enough profit, which is causing them to lose money and become bankrupt. By closing down some stores, the company will be able to prioritize locations that have a greater rate of return. They can then implement a better strategic plan for these stores, giving them more leeway and a chance to create improvement amongst competition. This strategic will allow Macys to alleviate unnecessary space and focus their business plan moving forward. Along with Macys' original plan, we believe the company should improve its inventory by diversifying its product assortment and partake in some rebranding of the company. We believe that Macys should strategize in selling more specialty products instead of selling such a wide variety of things as they do now. Macys already has a high brand awareness amongst customers, but we would like to change the way Macys is portrayed to the public. Macys is known for their wide variety of items that are available through all different seasons. It would be smart for the brand to partner with more relevant brands and improve the quality of the inventory in general. One strategic plan Macys is currently doing is their Macys Backstage stores.
I wanted to see what's different about Macys Backstage store compared to other discount retailers.
The main feature is clothes for women, men, and kids, but not the same clothes you'll find in a traditional Macys.
The merchandise changes week by week, whereas at a Macys you may have the same merchandise, almost for a whole season.
Brendan Halford has been with Macys for 25 years and knows customers are changing.
The customer still likes the department store experience, but the fastest growing sector in retail right now is the off-price shopping.
Just like at a TJ Maxx or Marshall's, you'll find home decor, toys, pet products, and beauty products.
What makes this store different from its competitors is that this Macys Backstage store is tucked inside the regular Macys.
And hopefully the customers can come by both.
Macys Backstage takes up 14,000 square feet of space inside the Macys at Pearland Town Center. And while you might recognize some of the same brands, they don't share merchandise. From fun and trendy bags like this one for $16.99 to high-end handbags for over $400.
This cute Sam Edelman tote is $49.99, regular $248.
This Baby Bliss hairdryer is selling for $29.99, and we couldn't find it for less than $47 anywhere else. At $49.99, we couldn't find this Chi hairdryer for less either.
There's a lot of big name brands you'll recognize, like French Connection. This dress is $30, this Guess for $40, but they're mixed in with a lot of lesser known brands as well.
They should strategize their specific locations based on their brands and furthermore change the store layout to be more inviting and less intimidating. Instead of having 3-story layout, they should condense their store locations. Not only that, but Macys Backstage stores that are very similar to outlets with specialty items. It would be beneficial for Macys to try a new concept where the stores are located in lifestyle centers and focus on health, beauty, and local food vendors. This would be a good strategy to stay relevant with customers of all ages, which will result in an increase in foot traffic and as a way to increase sales with new incoming customers as well. People would see Macys as new and intriguing. However, there is a potential flop in this plan due to Macys' reputation not being upheld, with their stores selling their usual products and not being located inside mall fronts. Shown in the Macys SWOT analysis, one of the major strengths are high business credibility, their well-priced luxury items and deals, and personalized offerings with many of their products sold. As discussed earlier, some weaknesses are seasonality of business. However, there are many opportunities such as growth and other department and marketing opportunities, and threats such as other department stores and other leading competing brands such as Walmart, JCPenney, and more. The pestle chart for Macys, political and public policy participation to improve and draw in more stakeholders is emphasized. Economically, the company is going through a publicly tough phase. Slowing economy may adversely impact Macys' business. COVID-19 making the reopening of Macys questionable. Socially, consumers aren't as worried about materialistic purchases as they once were. Technologically, advanced analytics helping retailers generate more store insight and come to conclusions faster. And environmentally, Macys is committed to sustainability. Macys Porter's 5 forces includes threat of new entrants. New entrants in department stores brings innovation and new ways of doing things. This puts a pressure on Macys Incorporated through providing new value propositions to the customers. Macys has to manage all these challenges and build effective barriers to safeguard its competitive edge. Bargaining power of suppliers. Suppliers in dominant positions can decrease the margins Macys can earn in the market. The power of the suppliers is high. The overall impact of higher supplier bargaining power is that it lowers the overall profitability of department stores. Bargaining power of buyers. Buyers want the best products available, but to pay the lowest price. This puts a pressure on Macys' profitability in the long run. The more powerful the customer base is, the more they will be able to apply pressure on the corporation for sales and discounts. Threats of substitutes. There are many stores both online and in malls that could be placed as substitutes for Macys. The threat of substitute products and services is high in the retail market. The rivalry amongst existing competitors. The rivalry amongst existing competitors in the department store industry is insane. This takes a toll on long-term profitability, but Macys can focus on sustainable differentiating in order to combat the problem. Overall, the main goal is to raise brand awareness to Macys and to increase their profitability. We agree they should downsize their corporation in order to be more feasible in correspondence economically to what's currently going on in the economy. They will further the rebranding process by improving their inventory and layout of stores. This transformation will show consumers that Macys is still the greatest retailer in the world. Based on our analysis, Macys improvements depend on their ability to implement these strategies and achieve the goal of long-term sustainability in the retail industry.